Bro, I be having some crazy ass dreams. Alright, somebody could be working on like some type of apocalypse movie. Alright, something about like not zombies. But this movie was more based on like an actual virus that is like attacking certain genetics. It's like if you got bit. Okay, how can I explain this without sounding crazy? these these type of zombies, they don't bite you for some apparent reason. It's like if they fucking touch you or something like that. Like once it's like if they cough on you, touch you or something like that, like, and you have like a certain genetic to where somebody has a genetic where it kills off some type of very powerful virus that they cannot find a fucking cure for. All right, so the movie, I said the movie, my dream started. Y'all know I got my last two kids are they're younger. First of all, when you in a fucking scary movie and you got small fucking kids that don't listen, mommy mode really kicks the fucking. When I say whoever's working on an apocalypse movie, I feel like it's not gonna come out until next Halloween. It's not gonna be done until like maybe next year. But I feel like one of them characters funny as shit because it's like mommy mode kicks in. So, anyways, I mean, but if you're not though, here's an idea. So it started out with me in this building and I had my daughter and my son. Now it's crazy because normally when I do have dreams, I do not have both of my kids. I always have one and don't have the other. But in this particular dream, I had both of them. I'm like, okay. So it started out with me in this big ass building. Like, I don't know. I think I was like turning something in or something like that. I don't know what the fuck this building was, but I know I had to see somebody. I had to keep going to different floors. My daughter shit is so bad. Like, it was so bad, y'all. That shit was like running down her legs. That shit was all in her stroller, all in her fucking hair. Like, I didn't even realize, like, it's like I changed her ass. First of all right, let me rewind because now I'm remembering. So first I'm waiting on the bus. You know what I'm saying? She shit before we get on the bus. So I missed that bus because I wanted to change her ass. You get what I'm saying? So I'm looking at the shit or whatever. And the shit just looks very abnormal. It looks plastic. And it didn't have no smell. And normally shit stinks. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck is this? Okay, whatever. Changed her ass, whatever. So I waited for the next bus. In the dream, I remember I had found $50 and shit in the dream or whatever. Like, I found $50, and then when I found the $50, I had went and bought her another set of clothes and a new jacket from this little store or whatever. It was like everything was right there. And it was dirt cheap. Y'all know kids like girls clothes, it be dirt cheap. You could find a whole set top and bottom for like $6.99. And the coat was nothing but like $24. So it was cool. And I don't think in my dream, I don't believe it was like really that cold. So it was like a light little jacket or whatever. Could have been cheaper than that. I don't know. I just remember I went in and bought her a change of clothes or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna change her clothes, when we get to the place, because she didn't shit on her clothes. So I'm like, all right, cool. I think I bought some more wipes, and I think I bought some Tylenol or something like that, like some kids Tylenol, because I'm like, this shit don't look right. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I go in the store, and this nigga, like, he take my fucking shoes. Like, he took one of my shoes. I don't even know how the fuck he got my shoe off my foot. That's how slick this nigga was. So I'm turning around. I'm like, where the fuck is my shoe? I started going off. So this nigga, he a bully or whatever in the store. Like, everybody's scared of him, but I'm not scared of nobody, so I don't care. So in my dream, I'm like, yo, give back my motherfucking shoe. You feel what I'm saying? And then he had a nerve, like, when I was paying for my stuff, you know how when you put the money in a thing and then they twirl a little shit around? He took my change or whatever. And I'm just like, give me back my fucking shit. So I start going off. So he like, I'm just playing, little mama, you pretty as shit. Here you go your shoe. He was like, I was trying to show you a magic trick. I said, yeah, how to be a fucking thief. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I ain't no fucking thief. I said, how the fuck did you take my shoe off my foot when both of my feet are planted on the ground? He was like, ha ha. I was like, what the fuck? So anyways, I move on this shit. I'm like, you fucking, he had some big ass, like, fucking muffin hands and shit. I think I called him Mr. Muffin McStuffin or some shit. Because he was just big as shit for no reason. Like, he had big ass fucking hands. He was real big and fat. Like, everybody was scared of him and shit. But for some apparent reason, he wanted to fucking play with me. I don't know. One second. Let me drink my water. So, anyways, I leave out the store, I get on the bus. Boom, my dreams flip. So, I'm in this building. I'm in the building. I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? Like, I smell shit, but it's not shit. It's it's like a stench. You get what I'm saying? Man, I look down after like rolling her around and shit. It's like shit. No, I'm sorry. I'm skipping parts. All right, so my dream skip. So I'm in this fucking like shelter place or something like that. I don't know where the fuck this place was, but we land in the bunks and shit. And I hear a specific reader that's on here. I actually watch her. I love her. Her voice is very like calming. And she's not like all rowdy about it. You know what I'm saying? She get a little rowdy about it. But she was sitting in a bunk. It's like she was sitting in a bunk like doing readings and shit. And I'm like, I'm listening to her, but it's like I'm listening to her on YouTube. You get what I'm saying? It's like I'm listening to her on YouTube, and then she was like actually in my presence doing readings. And I'm like, oh shit, wow. Then my dream flipped or whatever. And then it went to like I was on my cycle. And I didn't know, first of all, I didn't know that I was about to come on my cycle. So I'm outside wearing some motherfucking booty shorts thinking I'm cute as a bitch. And I should have known better. I don't know. It's like in my dream state, like, motherfucker be doing some dumb ass shit. Because I know when I come on my period is like clockwork. It's never been. It was irregular when I was younger. But, like, my shit is like clockwork. Like, if I came on last month on the 11th, I'm coming on this month on the 11th, period. Like, it's like clockwork. The only time my shit late is if I'm stressed out. So, I go outside in these little ass shorts. Like, they not little to the point. I don't show my ass cheeks. I try not to show my ass cheeks because I got like these 2 little cuts on my ass or whatever. And I don't like them at the bottom of my butt cheeks. But, so I had, I had got my period or whatever. And this lady was like, she tapped me. She was like, you got blood on your pants. I'm like, for real? But it was like when I went to the bathroom, I had actually like sat on somebody's pad. Like, what? It was like a pad stuck to my ass. Like, I don't know what the fuck that was. Then my dream switched again. Well, after the pad was stuck to my ass, like, this other lady, she was like, no, it's okay, it's fine. Like, she was like, I done seen way more worse shit than this. She tried to give me a tampon. I do not use tampons. Even when I'm swimming. I do not use tampons. I do not like sticking anything in my vagina area, okay? That cotton shit, that shit's not good for you. I don't care what nobody say. Back in the day, I used to use, like, the pearl ones. Or whatever. And yeah, no. You gotta be on point with them motherfuckers, okay? You'll fuck around and leave one inside of you. Okay? Be having to go to the fucking doctors. And everybody ain't experienced that, but I'm pretty sure someone has experienced that before, because I have. Yeah, on some other shit, like done forgotten shit. Anyways, that's why I don't use them. And because they're not good for you. So anyways, so she like, no, it's okay. I started crying or whatever. I was so embarrassed. I was so fucking embarrassed. I think I was way more embarrassed than when I had to go to the doctors because of the fucking old tampon and shit. Okay? I was crying. I was embarrassed. And the doctor was like, you know how many women come in this motherfucker with that? He was like 8 out of 10 come in this motherfucker for that. They just will never tell you because everybody think they're so perfect. And I was like, I started crying. I was like, it stinks. The fuck, yo, could have died out this bitch. That's why I don't use the motherfuckers. So she was like, no, it's okay. Like, she like, it's okay, don't worry about it, whatever. So she had gave me this sheet to wrap around me. And she had let me go to this bathroom that had like a special shower in it or something like that. And she let me take a shower. She gave me a change of clothes. And then my dream switched to the guy in the store that took my shoe. So y'all already heard that part. So anyways, I go to the building. And when I go to the fucking building and shit, my daughter take a fucking huge, massive shit. To the point where, like, she shit is so bad that it was dripping all over the fucking floor. And I'm like, what the fuck? But it wasn't like it wasn't like a diarrhea shit, y'all. It was so weird. It was like clumpy. But it just was weird. So everybody in the office like, no, it's okay, blah, blah, blah. I'm embarrassed. I'm like, oh my fucking God, there's shit all over the fucking place, shit all over the fucking stroller. So they looking at the shit, and the ladies, they start cleaning up her stuff or whatever. But when I used a wipe to pick up the shit, it was mushy like shit, but it had this coating around the shit. Like it was plastic. Like her shit was shiny. And I'm just like, so I asked the lady, I said, you don't think this look weird? Like, it looked like a patty. Y'all know how scrapple is? And when you cut scrapple, I don't eat scrapple no more. But you know how when you cut scrapple and it's like that square piece? It was like that, yo. It was like that. A piece of shit was like that. It was the same size as the fucking scrapple. Not thick like that. Like, say you cutting it into pieces. You feel what I'm saying? It was like that, yo. And she like, yeah, this is kind of weird. So she had called over the nurse. And the nurse was looking at it. She was like, do you mind if we take a sample of this? And I was like, yeah, you got to give me something to sign or something like that, because I don't want my daughter, like, her business to be exposed or nothing like that. I need to know what the fuck is going on. I said, because she shitted earlier, you know, before I had got here. And I had bought her a change of clothes. She was like, oh, thank God. I already had, like, a diaper bag or whatever with clothes in it. But I just saw this little outfit. So I was like, fuck it, let me buy another one. Because I was like, you must got diarrhea today or some shit. That was not what it was. So literally the whole office was like helping clean up her shit. You know, I changed her clothes. This lady, she had bought like this box out. It was like this plastic box that she got from like Five and Below. And we put warm water in it. And she got a rag from the maintenance people. Like, you know, a clean rag or whatever the case may be. And she had went to the store for me, got some baby soap. So I had washed my baby up or whatever in the fucking like office. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they were so fucking nice to me for some apparent reason. Like, I don't know what the fuck. So I washed my baby up or whatever like that, washed her hair out and stuff, did her hair over and shit like that. Like, the lady, she had bought me everything, y'all. She bought me a comb, a brush, little bobos and stuff like that. Because my daughter, she has really good hair, so it was so easy. She bought me an extra pair of socks, some shoes, and all that stuff. This lady was so fucking sweet in my dream. So everybody cleaning up all the shit, whatever. So after that, I'm standing in line, and the lady was like, no, we gonna help her first. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, give us 1 second. They was already moving fast, but she just felt bad for me because it was like, it was embarrassing. You know, I was embarrassed or whatever. So she was like, we gonna hurry up and help her first. So she had took me in the back office, you know, so we talking and stuff. So she gave me the paperwork or whatever the case may be. So I'm out. Boom, my dream switch again. We in this fucking house. So I turn on the fucking news, you know what I'm saying? And I do not watch the news in real life. I don't watch the news because the news is fucking depressing and I just don't like to watch it. So turn on the fucking news and they're talking about like an outbreak. So at the time in my dream state, I think I was living in like a rooming house. It was a big ass house though. It had like over maybe 20 occupants. The house had like over 30 rooms or something like that, but it was like 20 occupants or whatever the case may be. You know, in the dream state, everybody got along. Everybody was all cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, we never had no problems in the house. So I turned on the news. I'm watching the news, and they're talking about this fucking outbreak, and they don't know what it is, but it's turning people like brainless. So I saw on the fucking news the office that I just went to and how motherfuckers was walking around like zombie mode. Like, and it was the same motherfuckers that like helped me clean up my daughter's shit. So I'm talking to my homegirl in the dream. I don't even know who the fuck she is. She the person that's in my dreams, I don't know. Like, these are not real people in real life that I talk to. But I'm talking to my homegirl and shit. Remind y'all, my daughter said she had stopped shitting. Cool. So I'm talking to my homegirl in the fucking dream. I'm like, that's the lady that fucking helped. I said, oh my God, the whole, like, I'm just giving an example. I'm like, goddamn, the whole 7th floor. Oh my God, that's the floor that I was on. Like, they all was helping me. Like, I was like, yo, Z shitted, you know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. And I was so embarrassed and shit. She all laughing. She like, bitch, shut up, you geeking. I'm like, no, I'm not geeking. I'm so fucking serious. Yo, why was like a cold motherfucking blue out this bitch? You know how motherfuckers shit come on like boo. So the news has stopped. Yo, the newsman was like, everybody stay in your fucking house. We don't know what the hell is going on. And then the fucking camera just cut off. I'm like, oh my God. So my homegirl looked at me like, bitch, what did you do? I said, I ain't do shit. Fuck. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on. So I remember like we had this basement, so I just went into parent mode. Like I'm in a dream state cracking jokes, cause I'm like, look, I told everybody in the house, we had a house meeting. Like, even like our house manager, they didn't even come by. Like, it was crazy. It's like it was all up to me. It's all on me, baby. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, look, y'all. Any one of you motherfuckers turn into a zombie, I'm gonna knock your ass the fuck out. I ain't getting bitten, this motherfucker. You ain't touching with my fucking kids. I'm gonna kill your ass in here. Like, I'm not fucking playing. Like, I told everybody in the drink, I said, I don't care, friend or no friend, I will knock you the fuck out. I think I had like a not a weed whacker. What's that little when you be that big ass, them big ass scissors and shit, motherfuckers be chopping down trees. I had one of them. I said, I will knock your ass the fuck out. Anybody touch my motherfucking kids, bro, anybody think you wanna bite me or do some weird ass shit, I'm gonna take your fucking head off in this motherfucker. I'm not gonna give two fucks. You gonna think we in the military and the army out this bitch, okay? It's gonna be dead presidents in this motherfucker for real. My homegirl, she dying laughing. I'm like, no, I'm serious. I said, so everybody go in the basement. So we all go in the basement and shit. Yo, shit got wild. So niggas in that bitch. So it's like everybody started going to sleep. So I noticed, like, I'm the only one up because my adrenaline rushing. I gotta stay up. Like, I gotta keep my kids calm though, because you know what I'm saying. Like, I just felt like in the dream state I had to keep them calm. You know what I'm saying? So I kept my kids separated from everybody. I was the only one, to be honest with y'all, I was the only one in that house that had children. So it was crazy because I noticed. What, you want some more too? Hold on one second. So it was crazy because I noticed in that dream I was the only one in that house. You're welcome. I was the only one in that house that had my kids or whatever. Nobody else had children in there. Everybody was like single, you know, cool, whatever. So we go in the basement, and in the basement it was like different compartments. It was different rooms and shit. So we had this one room where it's like this house was built for like natural disasters or something. Like, if something happened, everybody go to the basement. You had different rooms to where everybody can fit in. It was like metal doors, all type of shit. So I put my kids in this one room with my homegirl and another girl that I fucked with or whatever. She don't really go nowhere. So I was using my brain in this dream, y'all, because I'm like, all right. So I told everybody, I said, if you was outside today, you know what I'm saying, I said, I feel like it's something in the air, because my daughter, the way she shitted, it wasn't cool. Like, I don't even think we ate yet, and the way she shitted, it was like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, if you went out today, you go in that fucking room, you stay your ass out here. I said, if you stay home today, which was two of my homegirls, they don't never go nowhere, they boyfriends always over and shit. So I'm like, if you stay home today, I know y'all two hoes be in the house getting fucked all day, so y'all come in here with me and with the kids. So I'm in that bitch cracking joke, yo. So motherfuckers start going to sleep. So every hour I will come out the room to check on everybody else. I see people going to sleep. I had like a fucking a clipboard, everybody's name on it. I put what time they fell asleep, what time they woke up, how they act and shit like that. Like, I was on point with this shit, yo. Because I was trying to keep everybody alive. But bitch ain't gonna bite me. Shit, I'm thinking about zombie type shit. But it wasn't zombie shit. Like, this disease, it didn't cause you to eat motherfuckers. Like, it was some weird shit. Like, if you coughed or like you'll start like draining blood or something. It was something weird, yo. We just didn't know. So shit started getting wild. Motherfuckers started falling asleep and waking up on zombie mode. Yo, niggas, we was knocking motherfuckers out. Yo, like, knock your ass out and throw your ass outside. Like, period. I don't care. You gotta get the fuck out of here. You touch my kids. Like, one girl, she was holding my baby, and she just like passed out and went to sleep. My homegirl grabbed my motherfucking baby, and I just stood there with that motherfucking pole. I had a bat. I had a fucking bat. And when she fucking woke up, her eyes, it's like it turned your eyes all white too, or some shit like that. Like, your eyes, it looked like you're having a fucking seizure or some shit like that. But you're not trying to like bite nobody. It's like, what the fuck? Yo, this bitch got up. I knocked this bitch head smooth off to the point her head went rolling over on that side and her body went limp. My homegirl's like, what the fuck? I was like, man, fuck that. Ain't nobody touching my motherfucking kids. I mean, fucked up, bitch. Cause if y'all touch my kids, bro, I'm gonna kill everybody in this fucking house. Do her motherfucking body outside and shit. Like, fuck that. Yo, like 3 hours later, alright, my ex and shit pop up. Now, this is not a person that I have children with. This ex is someone that I dated for a little while. and we remain cool. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. So he pop up and shit. Actually, he called me. He like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Y'all good over there and shit? I'm like, yeah, we good. I'm like, I had to knock a few people heads off in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But we good. He like, man, I'm over here by myself with my homeboy and shit. He like, can we come over there? I'm like, man, if y'all can make it, cause I don't know. I ain't been outside. I ain't going outside. I told him I feel like what's going on is airborne, yo. So I told him like, you know what I'm saying, wear a fucking gas mask or something before you bring your ass over here. I said, cause nigga, I'll knock your head off. He like, we already know. Yeah, okay. So maybe like 45 minutes later, you know, the nigga comes to the window, banging on the window and shit. So we had opened the basement window and let him and his homeboy come in. So shit got crazy. So I don't even know why this shit popped up in my dream, but the girl that was supposed to be my friend or whatever the case may be, kind of found out like that my ex was coming over here, like, you feel what I'm saying, to screw her every day and shit. Cause I don't be in people business. Like the roommate house was like, you mind your fucking business. You feel what I'm saying? She always had niggas in her fucking room, so it wasn't nothing. You feel what I'm saying? But it was crazy. So kind of find out, like, we start arguing. We found some liquor and shit. So motherfuckers in there drinking liquor, you know what I'm saying, just try to stay on point. Motherfuckers in there smoking weed. I don't smoke weed and shit. But in the dream I was drinking liquor. So I ain't smoke no weed in the dream though, cause I ain't want to be paranoid. So they get to arguing and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, why the fuck are y'all arguing like y'all a married couple? So she like, you want me to tell you the truth? She was like, I used to smash him. I got videos of this nigga eating my ass, all type of shit. I said, what? So I got a little jealous a little bit, because it's like, well, was you doing this when you was with me? And come to find out, yeah, the nigga was doing that shit while he was with me. Like, the fuck? Hold on, y'all. Ooh, making my stomach hurt. Making my stomach hurt. 1 second. So me and her, we get to arguing and stuff. So tell you my background on him in the dream that I had. When I met him, we both was homeless. You know what I'm saying? We really didn't have too much of shit. Like, he was just starting off his business or whatever. But then when he met me, like, his business started really kicking off. He started feeling himself and he started sleeping around. So I had left him alone, because I was like, nah, like, I'm not about to be a part of this shit. Like, I'm not about to be dogging me, motherfucker. And I'm the one that gave you the fucking idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. So we had broke up, but we had always remained cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, I mean, in real life, I'm that type of person. Like, if you didn't do nothing too detrimental, I'm cool with you. And no, we ain't having sex no more. Trust me. Trust me, we're not. But so me and her, we got into an argument, because I had found out, like, so anyway, she showed this video of this nigga, like, eating her, so whatever. And I'm like, and he's sitting there like, bitch, why the fuck would you say? So I got mad. I'm like, well, it won't be the first time motherfucker ate her ass, because she always got a different nigga in her room. So me and her, we got into it. We started pushing and shoving each other and shit. And I went to go try to body slam this bitch. So me and her, we get to fighting and shit. I body slammed this bitch or whatever. She punched me in my face and I body slammed her ass and shit. Almost broke this bitch neck or whatever. She was like Latino and shit. Real pretty, got real pretty hair, all that stuff. And so after that, like, he broke it up or whatever. He like, man, it wasn't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just was fucking with shorty. I'm like, man, like, what? You like, I'm like, so you knew I lived in this fucking house? You knew I was a roommate in this motherfucker, and you was screwing one of my roommates? And I'm like, and then you're staring in my face like you're my fucking friend, and you know that you screwed, like, a nigga of mine that was cheating. Like, what? So it just turned the whole thing sour. So me and her, we wasn't talking through the whole movie. After she got body slammed, and after she punched me in my fucking face and shit, like, we both got our ones. But that body slam was something terrible, because I put her whole head through, like, the bar table and shit. It was so bad. So she got her little one lick, and I got my whole body lick. Fuck is you talking about? So anyways, his homeboy like, yo, I'll be right back, yo. I'm about to go to the store, yo. He's like, ain't shit going on outside, whatever. I'm like, man, you outside, you catch some shit, come back in here, you gonna get fucked up, like, period. So the nigga, he leaves or whatever. This nigga gone for like an hour. We didn't even know he was gone that fucking long until we like, yo, where's such and such at? You know what I'm saying? What? Yeah, the peekaboo. Yeah, they're big. What babies? Oh, they're babies. They're babies. So he left or whatever. So we like, where the fuck is such and such at? His name began with a B. I can't remember what it was, but we like, where's such and such at? Yo, we in our room or whatever. Cause I had kicked the friend out. I'm like, bitch, go sit out there with them since you want to be a hoe. I was mad as shit. So we this nigga come back to the window. He bloody as shit. He like, yo, y'all let me in, let me in, let me in. Yo, this nigga we wouldn't let him in. So he started like trying to break the fucking window, yo. This nigga found like a big ass rock and threw the rock like through the fucking window. But the windows was like made, like they were like bulletproof. Cause I told y'all like our basement was, it was shielded. Like whoever made the house, it was shielded. It's like they already knew what the fuck was gonna happen or something. So he tried to throw the rock through the window. The shit got caught in the little, the little glass piece or whatever the case may be. So I opened the window. I'm like, shit, open the fucking window. I had the fucking bat. I'm like, open the window. So me and the ex nigga, like, we swinging the bat and shit. So this nigga snap out of it. He like, I'm not trying to eat y'all. I'm not trying to eat y'all. But this nigga had like bite marks on him. So what I'm getting is like, certain people, it's like, somebody trying to figure out like who got like some type of like, I don't know, it was so weird, y'all. This dream was so weird. This nigga had bite marks on him and shit. He kept trying to get back in the house. We like, nah, bro, you can't come in here with that shit. You bleeding all over the place, your nose bleeding, like hell no. But he was like, I'm not gonna eat y'all. I need shelter. They're gonna eat me or some shit like that. Like it was like a cannibalism disease or something. Like I cracked that nigga with that fucking bat. Broke his motherfucking knees and shit. I stood on his fucking bookshelf and he got close as shit and I took the bat and was like, boom, broke his fucking knees and shit. This nigga broke down. I closed the fucking window. So we taping it up with duct tape. So he ended up just disappearing or whatever. Nobody don't know what happened to him. So it's a boat in the backyard. And when we turn on the news, like, they was pretty much telling everybody, you know what I'm saying, we need to evacuate the homes and stuff like that. Like, the only way we can pretty much like evacuate is if like you had like a boat or like some type of bulletproof car out this bitch. And the only car we had was my friend's car because he came over there, right? And he didn't have enough room for everybody. Out of the 20 people that was in our house, maybe like 7 of them got their head knocked the fuck off, okay? Everybody else, they survived. But, so I'm like, I'll be right back. Cause I'm like, I'll be right back. I knew where to go get like a car from and shit. I knew who to call. My fucking Ghostbusters. Anyway, so I leave. So when I come back, the fucking boat gone, my ex gone, and the girl that he was sleeping around on me with was gone too. So my other homegirl, she was loyal as fuck. She was like, I had to ask. She like, his name was Arthur. It's crazy, but they call him Frank in the dream. So that's not, none of them 2 names is his real name though. So they like, yeah, they call him Fran. They like, yo, Fran left with such and such or whatever. So I'm sitting there, I'm just mad. I'm like, damn, so you just gonna leave with this bitch? Like, damn, okay, well, it doesn't matter. I gotta get my kids the fuck up out of here. So I look in the backyard, the fucking boat is gone, bro. Like, the whole boat gone. I'm like, so I asked, I'm like, where the fuck did the boat go? She like, yo, I don't know. She like, I don't know. I was sitting here watching the kids for you or whatever. So she started getting real sleepy. So I started like crying. I'm like, please, y'all, please don't let you be fucking sick. Like, she like, I don't know, my fucking stomach hurt, yo. She started throwing up. She threw up all over the fucking table. I'm like, I gotta knock this bitch head off. Then I thought about it. I'm like, nah. So I started looking, like doing some research. Like, our basement had like encyclopedias down there and stuff like that. So I started encyclopedias, medical books, all type of shit. So I found this medical book and it had this disease in there. It started with a fucking C. And it said something about like pouring salt and like putting salt in your body or a wound or something like that. It was some weird shit. So I made her like drink salt water. And when I made her drink the salt water, she had actually went to sleep. She woke up possessed, but she didn't want to eat nobody or nothing like that. Like, it's like whatever I was giving her was curing her. like it was curing her. So I'm like, nah. So my other homeboy that was in the house or whatever, he like, no, we gotta kill her, yo. She's gonna get everybody sick. I'm just crying in the dream state. I'm like, nah, yo. She protected my fucking kids. Like this shit started off with my daughter, like. And my daughter knows she wasn't possessed, y'all, or nothing like that. Like, she was acting normal after she took that shit. It's like my daughter shitted it out and gave it back to whoever gave it to her. Like, it was so fucking weird. But anyways, I had took her with me. We had actually ended up all surviving and shit like that. And then the dream had flipped. And I was back at my grandmother's house. Crazy as shit. I don't know why the fuck I'm always at my grandmother's house. But we back at my grandmother's house. And the nigga that left with the girl, whatever, he pulls up in a black van and a trailer, like you know, like how you put stuff on or whatever, this big ass trailer. And then I just woke up. So I'm getting out that movie. It's some new disease that they making. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it's going to target like certain people that has like, maybe you have like a demonic gene in you. And I was picking up like exorcisms and shit like that. Like somebody, it's like the government want to know who the fuck got this demon in them. Like, because I don't know, y'all. Alright, so just be careful about like who you around, who you screwing and shit like that. But it's like, it was crazy because it's like somebody carries the fucking gene, bro. They want your ass out of here, or they gonna use you as an experiment to like spread whatever this is. But I'm getting like it's a certain lineage, like y'all can be healers or some shit like that, and like you can fight this fucking disease. Like it's not gonna turn you into no zombie or nothing like that. Like it was some weird ass shit. I don't know where the fuck that shit came from. I don't even know why the fuck I had that dream. It was weird as shit. I got confirmation in my dream I'm a motherfucking healer. Because I was able to actually heal my friend. She actually moved with me to my grandmother's house. She was doing good and everything. She went back to normal. Whatever disease this is, it causes brain damage. So it shuts down your brain to where you go into like a seizure first, and then you'll wake back up. But it depends on what's in your genetics, what's your bloodline. Like either you're a cannibalist or you're not. You know what I'm saying? And whatever this is, they eat other cannibalists. They eat other people with their same blood type. So I'm getting like lineages turning on their same lineage or something like that. It's something weird, y'all, but I don't know. Yeah. So somebody may be coming up. This movie could be called DNA. Alright. Somebody could be coming up with an apocalypse movie about this. It is based on true events. The dream seems so fucking real, bro. Like I couldn't believe it. Like, and it was like I was so comical in the dream because I was just like, y'all know that movie? What's this? With Ving Rhames in it? Is it the Living Dead or something like that? I forgot what that movie called. That was my favorite fucking movie, yo. That nigga was not fucking playing. He like, shit, you gotta go. That's how I was in the movie. Like, oh, I got fucking 2 small kids. Like, no. If I even feel like you trying to harm me and my motherfucking kids, you out of here, bitch. Like, you're not eating my motherfucking kids. But for some apparent reason, like, whatever was in our DNA, we were able to fight off whatever this disease was. Because a lot of people done coughed in my face in a dream, all that shit. And like people was like, I remember me and the girl was arguing in a dream like, well, bitch, how we don't know that you got that shit? And I'm just like, I don't know, but I feel normal. Like I felt normal as shit in my dream. Like I didn't feel sick or anything. So I'm in it there. That dream was wild. Like it was fucking wild. Okay, so some of y'all gonna find out that y'all some true live motherfucking healers out this bitch. It's like somebody want to take your lineage down, but they can't, because you guys are the actual healers of this other lineage. It's like you can heal this other lineage or something like that. I never saw my ex again. But the guy that, it's like a random guy had pulled up at my grandmother's house with this black van and this trailer, and it's like when he knocked on the door and I opened the door and he like, hi, he was like, hello, my name is Arthur. But it wasn't the same Arthur that I was dating. And no, that's not the real guy's name. He's like, my name Arthur, aka Frank. And like the shit stopped and I woke up. Like it was so fucking weird. It's like shape shifting shit. If y'all get kind of what I'm saying, I'm gonna end it there.